presented by Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Parish Construction and Roofing, Unique Physique, Unique Aesthetic and Wellness, Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com, Bocock Brothers Premium Cigars. We are here at the Grand Lux Cafe in the Venetian in Las Vegas. And we're heading to the airport in about 15 minutes. Erica and I just finished breakfast. So I have probably about 15 minutes to blow. And if you want to ask questions, so I would say fire away with whatever you might have. I'm trying to see.
Want me to come sit by you and answer questions?
Nope. Well, sure. You want a mic? Okay, Erica wants a mic. Wireless mic. There you go, Erica. There you go. She's trying to clip it on her shit. There you go. Good job. Nope. Nope. You had it. Oh, you had it. There it is.
It's not made for left-handers,
there
for
you
sure.
Go. Nope. You're good. It literally doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed. There you go.
Hey.
Hey, hey.
Hi,
Erica's
everybody.
on here as well.
I don't hear them.
I'm sorry?
I don't hear them.
You're not going to hear anything.
Oh, that's right.
What
I
are
don't
you
hear
gonna hear?
you. Sorry. Never mind. Stop.
Okay. Fire away if y'all got questions. We're in Vegas having breakfast. It's 9:15 here. We're into the airport in about 15 minutes. So we have 15 minutes to answer questions, so fire away. Jacob Thompson, Bradley, Kelly Gross, good morning. What's going on with Weston Davis? So Weston Davis. So Davis initially intended to go in the transfer portal and filed his paperwork and everything. And then had a conversation with the new staff. They agreed to terms for him to stay for another season, but he had already filed his paperwork. So his paperwork. So you saw the reports of him going in the portal.
Hostess at restaurant is holding it for us.
You're going to be on. Give me your mic.
I'm done. I'm not going to talk anymore. Sorry.
Here we go.
Great. Thank you so much.
Look you there. You're welcome.
Perfect. Thank you. Grand Lux Old Fashioned. Cheers. One in Vegas. So Davis had initially intended to go in the portal, talk to the staff. They agreed to terms. He's staying, but he had already filed the paperwork, so his name popped up. So all the national guys saw his name in the portal, and so they started reporting that he was in the portal, which was factual. He was. His name populated the portal, but he had already intended to remove it. So anyway, Davis is staying, and I'm a little disappointed some of the national guys for not giving me attribution, because I had that story this morning before they did, and attribution is important in our business. Anyway, man, all right. So Davis is staying. Rob Kelly, good morning. How was the steak last night? Did not have steak last night. Last night, Eric and I our group went to the original Capo's, which is an Italian restaurant at Speakeasy. How was it, Erica?
Can I come over there? Okay. Hold on. This deserves.
You want to be on camera?
This deserves, I gotta see if I'm gonna talk. Hold on.
You're coming to sit next to me.
Okay.
Erica's coming on camera, y'all.
Hello. Let me tell you, if you come to Las Vegas, where do I look? Green light still or
Doesn't
red?
matter.
Okay. I never know where to look for a selfie. Okay, if you come to Vegas, you have to go to, is it Capos or Capos?
Capos.
Capos.
Original Capos.
Capos. I can't tell you anything about it because I want everybody to have the same experience we had last night. Mike's turned over.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I can't tell you anything about it other than there's a photo or two that'll be posted later, but you got to go there. Most amazing, fun, delicious, I will add.
Good food, good vibes.
Experience, restaurant, love it. Epic, go to Capos. Ask for
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Erica kept, this guy's name was
Tommy?
Tommy. Erica kept calling him Big Mike.
I thought his name was Big Mike. Like I wasn't doing it to be, silly. And Sophia Neal, shout out. You can't call in. It's not a call-in show. She's like, I'm watching. If I call in, can I be on the show? No call-in, but shout out to all the Neals and Landrys at home.
Bradley, I have a short amount of time, so I need to go. What's the word on a QB? Sorsby visited yesterday. They took him to Supper Club. So they took Chaz Coleman, the defensive end, to Supper Club Friday night. Took Sorsby to Supper Club last night. The running back Vargas from UC Davis, they took to Rufino's last night. So they feel really good about Sorsby. And by the way, I talked about this in the most recent Gone episode. Are you staying on? Or
You don't want me.
you can, but you're just like.
You just told me to stop
So
talking.
Chambliss, no, just be more brief. Gotta move. Chambliss, I think they're less confident in Chambliss, his ability to get the waiver and be eligible, and they can't wait. So they moved on to Sorsby as their primary target. They feel really good about Sorsby. Weston Davis was weird. Why'd we pay him? He's staying. Thomas Jingle Gate. I don't know what to do. We can sing it.
I mean,
You sing it? Paris construction and roofing. At Paris, we got you covered.
on top of your roof, all the way. You're getting mad because I don't know the words.
Paris. It's like literally Paris construction and roofing.
But
Paris
I
built.
don't
Paris
know.
built
Okay.
from your hometown.
Yeah.
Parisbuilt.com.
Yeah. .com. That does that at the end.
Okay, so some of y'all are asking about Kern. So here's what happened with Kern. So Kern is entering the transfer portal, and the new staff has not had conversations with him about staying, which is a bit odd because I thought they would, but they have not. So I do believe Kern will be gone. Kern is interesting, but I think
Love you, man.
I think Kern has a lot of emotional maturing to do. But what happened with Kern is, so the portal opened on Friday. Compliance has to the player has to go into a portal, fill out paperwork, submit, and then compliance has to submit their entry into the portal. The NCAA does not process that paperwork on the weekend, so Saturday, Sunday. So if LSU didn't get to Kern's paperwork on Friday, they literally couldn't process it Saturday or Sunday. So you may not see Kern, and Kern can't, like a player can't officially have conversation with another school until their name is in the portal. So, or take visits, right? So this weekend was kind of so I think that was Kern's frustration. This weekend was kind of wasted for him because I don't know that LSU is intentionally holding him up, but his paperwork basically didn't get filed in time Friday. What?
Podcast Married in Mosconas.
Corey, hey Matt and Erica. Jamie, I'll never quit your commitment to the job. Went on vacation, you didn't miss a beat.
He didn't.
I was literally, so we went and saw Wizard of Oz at the Sphere yesterday, which was amazing.
Amazing. Go.
Whatever at the Sphere, like it doesn't matter what. If you're in Vegas, just go to the Sphere.
Go.
It doesn't matter what it is, just go to the Sphere. It's incredible. And the Michael Van Buren news broke like 12 minutes before the show started, and Hunt was in New Orleans doing something. So I'm literally on a note on my phone writing Michael Van Buren's story in my seat at the Sphere waiting for Wizard of Oz to start. This was very poor timing as far as a time to leave.
It's never a good time. It's never a good time.
Well,
It
portal
isn't.
is with
Never a
kicking.
good time.
Will Ole Miss players still get a chance to transfer if they make the national championship? Yes. So every team that makes the playoff that's beyond the portal window, they have an additional 5 days from when their season ends. So like, let's say Ole Miss loses on Thursday, they'll have an additional 5 days. If they play in the championship game on the 19th, they'll have an additional 5 days after that to enter the portal. Matt, how'd you marry so far up?
Share your secret.
How about that? Share your secrets. How'd I marry so far up, Erica?
It's a question for you, baby.
Nothing. Matt, how challenging to morning Scone over a payphone? A payphone? Oh, Craig, what are you talking about? Keeping Weston Davis, letting Adams and Kern walk is certainly a choice. I'll tell you again what I've told you for weeks and weeks and weeks, which is they're going to sign 3 starting offensive line, 2 guards and a tackle. And they're about, and by the way, I tweeted this yesterday, but they've reached a deal. This has been a little annoying in my lack of attribution. I mean, we talked about Trey Des Green here for days and days about how they were treating him. Attribution's important, man. Like, whatever. So, again, I'll share it to you. They've basically got a deal done with Braylon Moore to return, which is awesome, which means the 5 guys, they were just finishing contract details. Like, one of the interesting thing about these contracts that they're doing now, like, it's not just the financial term and everything, but like, they have clauses in there, like in NFL deals, where like you can't ride a motorcycle and stuff like that. So so that's a lot of the details are getting done. But the Braylon Moore deal is getting done. They're going to announce that. So Braylon Moore adding 3 starters on the offensive line. If Weston Davis wants to stay fantastic, he was a 5-star. He was a top 50 player in the country. He's a physically athletic freak. You know, everyone asking the question, could LSU really have misevaluated all these guys, or was it some combination of coaching scheme, all that sort of stuff? I mean, I'll keep saying about Ole Miss's offensive line this year. There's nobody projected to be drafted, but they were way better. So,
Good morning. Hi.
you want to give me your mic?
Yeah, I'm going to talk. So take this off now. Keith, you want to sit here?
I'm on morning Scone. I'm on morning Scone. Let's see. Which means Erica's probably done now.
The Chiefs are playing here today.
The Chiefs are playing. She was just saying if she had known that, we would have stayed an extra day. Coach Ken, you were always dedicated even at 12 years old. Coach Ken there was my youth league baseball coach. American Legion, Corley Enterprises, 2 seasons. You can never accuse me of not being that, that's for sure. So Jackson Harris, the wide receiver from Hawaii, committed. So Harris from Hawaii. I mentioned the 2 Ole Miss guys. There's a player from Buffalo they're going to host. So many names. So Hawaii, there's a kid from UAB. The 2 Ole Miss kids I mentioned. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Sheeta Turner, Weston Davis is not in the portal. I've already reported that. I was the first reporter. So he has a deal to stay at LSU, but his paperwork had been filed, so his name popped up in the portal. But he has an agreement. He's staying at LSU. Oh yeah, JT Lindsay. It's the other story I broke this morning. So JT Lindsay's JT Lindsay's attorney is Chris Brett, former LSU Tiger. His son Sean's on the team right now. I talked to Chris, and he confirmed. So Hiller Moore will not proceed. All of the charges against JT Lindsay dropped, and he has been reinstated. Lindsay did meet with Lane Kiffin and the LSU staff last week, and they have invited him to return. Now, Lindsay's portal. but he is. But he does have an invitation to return if he wants to. So it'll be interesting to see maybe what the portal market bears, or does he come back? But JT Lindsey is cleared. He's been reinstated by LSU by football, and has been invited by the new staff to return if he wants to. So. Let's see, Matt, you broke up reviewing the current offensive line situation, specifically who we're targeting. Will you quickly review that again? So Braylon Moore, they have a deal done with Braylon Moore to return. They're finalizing the deal for Braylon Moore. It's just dotting I's, crossing T's. They're going to add 3 starters. Oh God, I don't know names. It's just schools. They keep telling me schools that they're from. Anyway. And then Weston Davis is coming back. I do not expect Harris Kern back. Again, like the new staff has not even discussed. They're not talking about coming back. So the folks asking about, like, you know.
Separate. I think we're going to get some coffee. Separate? Yeah.
It can be one.
What's that? No, just coffee. Okay. Water? I'm so cursed.
The Saints get their fifth straight with a. So there's another one about holding Kern's paperwork. So, and like I've talked about it, but I'll explain it again. So Kern, what time do y'all want to get? It's 9:30.
Well, yeah, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Our price tag's 12:15.
Right. And I think
So Kern, no, that's okay. So the long story short is the NCAA, they're not working on Saturday and Sunday. So there are some names, so like names could still pop up in the portal if they've been processed, and then it takes time to pop up. But Kern was delayed. He had to fill out the portal deal and not the transfer, but like there is a literal like internet portal that the player has to go on and fill out their intention compliance, has to submit it to the NCAA. So Kern filled out all the stuff properly, but if it was late on Friday and LSU's compliance didn't get to it, then it's just delayed. If they got to it late, then it's just taking time to process. So that's all it is.
That can go on our big ticket.
just add the coffee by your lunch.
Sure.
Sounds good.
You think Sorsby stays on campus? Like, if he comes here, does he live on campus, or do you mean does he? I mean, he of course will leave. He's not going to stay in Baton Rouge, but he's taking his visits. So, I've not heard about Lance Hurd. I think I was like, we can see A-Rock and hear your voice. I think it was when you were on camera. She's here. Yeah, so some of the coolies confirmed. Like LSU is going through this. It's a weird thing, but they're doing this whole thing where they like they're making announcements of all the people that are returning. Like this, and so they're doing it in waves by position. So like this morning, it was like Devon Keys, Brandon Brown, I think Buddy Mathis. So like a lot of it's just a weird thing. I keep telling you we have to like reframe how we're thinking about things. So Thomas said Locked On later today should be fire. So Thomas, we don't land back in New Orleans like 7:30 Central tonight. So it's going to be late. It's going to be late whenever I get to a Locked On today. Let's see. Where's Drew? I need a good who dat for good luck. I know. Is it true Chaz Coleman signed his contract yesterday after the house? Sorsby visits going. I don't know if Coleman signed a contract. And I'll try to find out. I know they took Sorsby to Supper Club. Saturday night they took Sorsby to Supper Club. I have so much bounce around in my brain right now. Last night at Ruffino's for Vargas, the running back, was Vargas, Evan Smith, Donovan Tate, and which that's interesting because Tate is the director of recruiting on the previous staff, so it sounds like maybe they might be retaining Donovan Tate, which would be great. I think the world of him. And then Dwight, the new recruiting guy, Dwight. I forgot his last name. I'll learn all these guys. Let's see. Oh, Vegas internet's bad? Sorry. Hearing anything on Solomon Thomas? I have not. Someone asking again about Kern. Yes, I've answered it twice. Just scroll back. Apparently our... I'm okay. Thank you. Anything else? Might be about it. We had to go. Yeah, we had to get going. Okay. Matt, what have you heard on defensive guys? There's a defensive lineman from Minnesota, Chaz Coleman, who everybody's talking about. I'll tell you this. Here's a nugget for you that I think you should probably know. I would say expect single-digit defensive players. I think the total transfer additions will hit 30 or more. And I think you're going to be talking about single-digit defensive players. Overwhelmingly, they're going to go quarterback, offensive line, receiver. They're going to add running back as well, as you're seeing. But fully expect single-digit defensive players. Anyway. They're getting straight defensive people. No, the exact opposite, actually. Because they've done a really good job of retaining. I think they will add defensive line help, but they're good at corner and safety. They might add a linebacker. But overwhelmingly, they're going to rebuild offense. Offensive line, receiver, quarterback, running back. So, all right. We're going to go.
I need to tell her. She hasn't gotten it. Which one gets the card?
So like that's where we are.
What's the word on the Ole Miss receivers? I think the two Watkins, I think, will end up at LSU. Barring some changes, nothing unforeseen, but I think those two will. And yes, the Hawaii wide receiver committee. All right, I gotta go. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, Facebook like. Well, we're not on Facebook. This is YouTube only. I will do a locked on. I will do a locked on whenever I get home. It'll be late though. All right, have a great day. Yeah.